This week in Auto Check, and for the next few weeks, we'll try and test some of the cars in the economy end of the price scale. We have tended to go to the sports cars, which we did the whole segment on, and the next few weeks we'll try and go into, like this car today, is a Pontiac Sunbird. The model we have today is the Sunbird Turbo. It has a fuel injection on it. It is the special edition. It starts obviously from the basic design without all the options that we have on the car today, around about $7,000.
Facing stiff competition from European and Japanese markets, North American automakers have had to design and build their cars with performance, durability, and practicality in mind. If it's performance you're looking for in a mid-size North American car, then Pontiac's newest world-class performer, the 2000 Sunbird SE, is it. The heart of the matter is in the standard 1.8-liter overhead cam, 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. It develops 150 horsepower at 5,600 RPM, an impressive amount of horsepower per liter for a production engine.
The suspension in the car is independent McPherson strut front and the trailing arm rear suspension. It's quite adequate. When we get into the lower price range of the cars, criticism is easy for me. But one thing I would say about this car, it is a turbo, it is a quick car. We have a new sensation that we haven't discussed before in Auto Check, which is torque steer. Torque steer is when you start off slowly, push the accelerator down, and the engine takes over. And as a result, it makes the car steer from one side of the road to the other. That's torque steer. You've heard of understeer and oversteer. This is something completely different. It's very, very common in front-wheel drive cars, but it's exceptionally obvious in this car. It does understeer, which again, as we discussed before, is when the car pushes when you go into the corner. It pushes out rather than pulling into the corner. It is controllable. As a result of this torque steer, it makes the steering very light. It has got power steering in the car. I'm sure the bottom of the line car here won't have power steering, but this one does, and it makes the steering feel very light indeed. The brakes in the car are perfectly adequate. It's disc brake front and drum brake rear.
Other features on the Pontiac Sunbird SE include Goodyear Eagle GT tires mounted on 14-inch cast aluminum wheels, a distinctive 4-headlamp, 2-fog lamp treatment, and wide body side moldings. Inside, you'll find a true driver's environment, including fully adjustable reclining front bucket seats.
The instrumentation in the car is perfect. It's fine, it's adequate. It has a speedometer, obviously, gas gauge, turbo boost gauge, tachometer, oil pressure gauge, and water temperature gauge. The nice part I do like about the car is the steering wheel in its normal position. As you glance down from the windshield, you can see every gauge very easily. That's a big point that I would say is in GM's favor. In a lot of the cars we've tested, it's been really tough to read the gauge package. The vision in the car is good. The front vision is excellent. The side vision is fine. The rear vision is slightly restricted because of the GT look of the car, but the side view mirrors make up for that. In other editions of Auto Check, we've used the 10 as the ultimate performance handling package in a car. It's tough when you're doing the first car of a series to say what a 10 is. So with a possible 10 as the absolute perfect car, I would give this car a 6.9. For Auto Check, I'm Tony Morris.